Hey everyone, welcome back to Ace Academy. Where we left off, I don't remember because this was like yesterday and I don't remember. So we'll just continue from right now. After parking my bike, I let myself into the house. The living room is empty. Where's everyone? I hear voices in the kitchen and hurry over. Oh, Aunt Yuki. I pause as soon as I push open the doors. Nikki is bent over the table laughing. Aunt Yuki stands by the fridge laughing hard as Nikki. Hard as wait what? Hard as Nikki as wait what? Hard as Nick as hard as Nikki. Sorry guys, I'm really retarded right now. While Uncle Kaito chugs water, looking increasingly confused. Oh, hi Aunt Yuki. I didn't know you were here. Aunt Yuki tries to compose herself when she sees me and rushes over to give me a hug.
Oh good, you're home.
Yo, she sounds so annoying. I don't know what she just does.
Oops, I got some flour on you.
That's okay. Uncle Kaito's eyes are watering as he lunges towards the fridge and pulls out a carton of milk. I'm guessing he ate something really spicy. Are you okay, Uncle Kaito? He doesn't answer as he chugs a fresh glass of milk. Finally, Nikki composes herself enough to answer.
Aunt Yuki's making us Chinese food tonight. She ran one of the chilies around the rim of Uncle Kaito's glass when he wasn't looking.
That's mean. She starts laughing again.
It doesn't hit you at first. Once it does.
Uncle Kaito takes another swig of milk while Aunt Yuki giggles.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Their laughter is infectious, and I find myself laughing with them. It's good to see Aunt Yuki hasn't lost her sense of humor. Uncle Kaito, hasn't Aunt Yuki played this same trick on you before?
She has. That's what makes it so funny.
Yet you fall for it again.
It's been a while. Cut me some slack.
You're losing your touch.
Aunt Yuki's been away for too long.
Nikki sighs.
Do you really have to leave again, Aunt Yuki? It's so fun when you're around.
Hey, are you saying I'm not fun?
No, you're fun too.
That sounded awfully like a pity compliment.
Nikki giggles. Aunt Yuki fidgets in the corner with her apron. I'm about to sneeze.
Actually, you'll all be seeing a lot more
Sorry.
of me.
What? You're coming here? You stayed? Kaito looks at her in surprise. I guess he doesn't know either.
Really?
She meets his gaze and nods.
If that's all right with you.
Uh-oh, this kind of music.
Of course. I just... Does that mean you're really going to stay here?
Nope.
Yeah, unless there's a reason why I shouldn't.
Oh snap, dude.
No, but...
Wait, what? Kaito hesitates. Nikki watches with bated breath. Her eyes are wide with excitement. I can tell it's taking a lot of self-control for her to keep quiet. I'm unsure if I should even be witnessing this conversation. Aunt Yuki seems to understand Uncle Kaito's unspoken question.
Watching you with the kids, you've, changed.
Yuki,
Watch him say, it'll be funny. Actually, it wouldn't be that funny. It'll be kind of sad if like she doesn't like him anymore. Nikki can't hold it in and hold it in anymore and explodes.
Aunt Yuki belongs here, Uncle Kaito. Let her stay.
Both Yuki and Kaito blush deeply. Nikki,
What? They clearly need my help.
they do. Let's give them some privacy. I begin to push her out of the room. But no buts. Reluctantly, Nikki allows me to lead her out of the kitchen and into the living room. We both sit on the couch and turn on the TV.
Do you think Aunt Yuki will really stay?
I hope. Hard to say. Of course, doubtfully. Hard to say. You know what? I'm sure. Because you know what? This is family. We need family. Yeah, obviously, she still cares for Uncle Kaito. And he still cares for her. That's why she came here wearing nothing but that freaking... What was it called? I forgot what it's called. Cape? No, not a cape. Overall? No. Trench coat. That's what it was, a trench coat. I have a feeling that once she comes back, she won't be going anywhere.
I hope so. Then we'll be a family again.
I glance at Nikki. She looks hopeful yet apprehensive. Again, we'll always be a family. Again, we have always been a family.
I know, but it wasn't the same without Aunt Yuki around. It felt incomplete somehow, like Uncle Kaito was missing a part of himself.
It did. It'll definitely be more interesting having her back. We wait in silence. Every so often, Nikki would sneak glances out the door, but she doesn't move. I can't ignore the delicious smell of Kung Pao chicken wafting out of the kitchen, and my stomach grumbles loudly. I kind of wish they were having this conversation after we already eaten. Nikki giggles.
Are you ever not hungry?
Her eyes widen as her stomach grumbles just as loudly. Now it's my turn to laugh. Luckily, we don't have to wait much longer before Yuki pops her head out.
Are you kids hungry yet?
Starving.
Then I guess we better feed you. Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready. I jump to my feet and race into the kitchen, but Nikki lingers beside Aunt Yuki.
Does this mean you're staying?
Does it?
Of course I'm staying. There's no way I'm going to let Kato keep you kids to himself.
Kato. Okay, she says Kato. Nikki says Kaito. I don't fucking know. Nikki grins from ear to ear and hugs Yuki tightly.
I'm so happy! There will finally be another woman in the house!
Aunt Yuki laughs as the two of them join us at the table.
I don't know how you managed all by yourself.
Me neither.
Everyone is all smiles as we sit down to eat. After dinner, Nikki drags Aunt Yuki upstairs to show her the new dress she bought last week. Uncle Kaito and I are watching TV. In the middle of our show, his phone dings with an email. He opens the email and his jaw's set. Wait, as he opens the email, his jaw's set. What is it?
It's an email from the PI.
Personal investigator? Private investigator. What does it say? He holds the phone out for me to see, and we review the email together. Again, the content doesn't share much, but stresses that the accident might have been more than just an accident. The other driver had been spotted talking to Dad right before the car crash. Wait, does someone wanted to hurt Dad on purpose? Kaito's voice is grim.
That seems to be what the PI is implying.
Why would he want to hurt them?
I wish I knew. Wasn't the other driver someone your dad knew?
Yeah, Teresa Wilson? I can't pronounce that. Was Dad's colleague. They weren't closely on projects together.
Did something happen between them?
Not that I know of, and we can't ask him since he's still in a coma, I last heard. Kaito nods.
Well, the PI is still investigating. I'm sure he'll have more information soon.
None of this is making sense. Teresa and Dad worked on the same projects together for as long as I can remember. He always seemed like a nice guy. I can't imagine that he wanted to hurt Dad. Okay, sorry guys, I looked away for a second. Does this mean Dad knew this was coming too? But how could he? He only left because Nikki called him. And what about Mom? I let out a frustrated sigh. I wish he could just tell me what happened. Wait a minute. Dad's research. That strange encryption in my core. Uncle Kaito notices the change in my expression.
What is it?
I wonder if it has something to do with my core.
Because of the weird thing it did during your first match?
Maybe.
If whoever wanted your dad dead was after your core, then you might be in danger. You probably shouldn't use Eagle again just to be safe.
That makes sense. I wouldn't go that far. All my core did was use extra energy packs. At least that's what my professor said. That's why the referees didn't disqualify me from the match.
Extra energy doesn't sound like something to kill over.
My thoughts exactly. I brought up my core for a different reason. It might be nothing, but our team engineer found a weird encryption from Dad in my core. She didn't think it was anything important, but now I'm not sure.
What does it say?
I don't know. He nods. I try to focus on the TV show, but I can't stop thinking about the accident on purpose. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Just going to go to bed.
Alright. Try not to stress too much about this. I promise we'll find out what happened.
I smile weakly. Thanks, Uncle Kaito. After saying goodnight, I get ready for bed, then slip under the blankets. I close my eyes, trying to clear my mind, but end up running through every detail of the accident. I remember hoping to find a clue. Eventually, I fall asleep out of pure exhaustion. I slap off my alarm and feel unusually energized this morning. Today our match is against Akira. It's our match against Akira. And after the training session yesterday with Coach Ivan, I feel confident in our abilities. This should be an exciting match. I think we're getting near the end of the game. After getting ready, I wolf down my breakfast and drive to school. Everything's lining into place. We might even find out who's going after Akira. For all we know, it's like Akira's dad or some junk like that. Yuna stops me on the way to the pre-combat room.
Hey!
Oh, hey Yuna.
I'm glad I ran into you.
Does this count as if running into me if you knew exactly where I would be?
Yes.
She grins, then thrusts her tablet in front of me.
Do you mind filling out this survey really quickly?
Survey for what?
The session with Coach Ivan. Since yesterday's guest coach was a new initiative for Dashu, they like to gauge how valuable you all thought the session was. I've managed to track down everyone else, so yours is the last form I need.
Okay. I take a minute to fill out the survey. Once I'm finished, I hand the tablet back to Yuna.
Thanks.
No problem. I'm impressed that Dasu would go the extra mile to get someone like Coach Ivan to consult for a non-professional team. Yuna smiles.
That's one of the reasons I like them.
I wonder how they got him to agree.
Oh, it was easy. All I had to do was call.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I found his contact information online and figured it couldn't hurt to reach out. I asked his manager if this was something they'd be interested in, and luckily it was. Then I introduced the idea to Dashu, along with the proposal I put together. After that, it was just a matter of getting their approval and support with logistics.
You put all of this together? Yuna blinks in surprise, then blushes.
It wasn't all me.
But the idea was yours. Actually, you helped out with some of the logistics for Dashu's event before Eggsy's concert.
Yeah, but it was for stuff involving the team. I wanted to make sure you guys were getting properly introduced and represented.
I had no idea.
I was just doing my job.
You're doing an amazing job. She blushes even deeper.
Anyway, thanks for filling this out.
Sure, I'd better go now. What's your name? Kaori? Kaori probably is about to blow a blood vessel waiting for me.
Good luck out there.
Thanks. She waves a goodbye before heading towards the stadium while I head towards the pre-combat room. I quickly change into my pilot outfit and join the rest of my team at the holo table. Kaori is busy plotting out the arena and our respective gears as everyone else silently watches. It's finally starting to set in that we're about to be matching against the top pilot at Ace. The confidence that I felt earlier wanes. Judging by the faces of my teammates, I'm not alone in this feeling. After a few more seconds, Kaori takes a step back from the hologram and looks over her handiwork.
Okay, this is what the war game layouts will be.
Okay.
As you all know, we'll be facing against Reborn, Akira's team. Mayu, can you report on their gear composition and weaponry?
Mayu nods and her fingers start across the holo table.
Reborn is fully sponsored by Ludian Enterprises, which means they provide Reborn with the same cutting-edge weaponry that they provide their professional teams. Each gear is kitted out for specific purposes. That means, individually, they may have weaknesses, but as a unit, they cover each other's vulnerabilities.
Hold on. We may have actually lucked out.
Mayu shoots Mayu a questioning look. Wait, what? Whoa. Mayu shoots you a questioning look.
Well, you know how they're smashing everyone in terms of points? Win or lose, they're still going to be the #1 seeded team.
Okay, how does that help us?
This happened last year as well. When Reborn was guaranteed the first ranked spot, they subbed in their backup pilots.
Really? I didn't even notice.
It's not a well-known fact because their 4-man gear equipment is always the same, but if you dig into their pilot history, you'll see it. And the stats show that when they started putting in their subs, their overall performance did decline, even if it was just a little.
So, what you're saying is that we'll be fighting against their backups, since they already have a guaranteed first seed?
Everyone but Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Akira's gear. Only he pilots it.
I'm surprised by Shu. He certainly didn't provide the same input in our previous matches as he did in this one. Even when one of our matches was against his own roommate, this match must really mean something to him. Sorry. We can use this in our favor. We'll press any advantage we can get. Kaori nods.
Agreed. Okay, so we can definitely use this to our advantage.
Kaori changes up some of the notes on the holo table.
I have an idea. What if we employ the same tactic we did against Tatsuo's team? Focus down Akira.
Mayu shakes her head.
That won't work. Claw of the Wild's team is Tatsuo. However, every member of Reborn is going to be strong even without Akira.
True, but Akira still surpasses the rest of his team in terms of skill. Instead of focusing Akira, what if we try to pull him out and play a 3v3 against the other members?
Oh,
Who's going to handle 1v1 with Akira?
me. Wait, still talking?
Who's going to handle
Okay.
1v1?
We all looked at each other. Although none of us want to admit it, it's painfully clear that he would beat any of us in a duel. I can do it. We might not be able to beat him in a straight match, but we can at least have my overdrive mode as our pocket ace again. Kaori nods.
And since we haven't used it since the qualifiers, they definitely won't be expecting that.
Actually, we don't know.
That's right. As long as you keep Akira busy, we have a strong chance of beating the rest of the team and then helping you with Akira.
Unless we beat his ass in one hit. Or it'll be funny if he tries to steal our freaking
It won't be that easy,
eagle.
but I think this is our best chance at winning.
We hash out the details of the plan on the holo table.
Remember not to immediately activate your overdrive mode when you start.
I raise an eyebrow. That doesn't make sense.
Brosif, doesn't the overdrive mode have a time limit?
No. Oh, I think so. It gives me pretty much infinite energy, but the duration is finite.
I believe Valerie's report mentioned it lasts 3 minutes.
Alright, I'll pace myself.
Let's recap then.
So that means on the very last hit against Accurate, we're gonna freaking use it, okay? When we're down to like the last bar of health or whatever, or energy shields.
We'll create distance between the three of us and Eagle, with suppressive fire. We'll make it impossible for them to even attempt to gang up. If they stick together, we can keep our distance and trap them in crossfire. When they start to create distance with one another, Eagle will hard engage Phoenix, and we'll do the same with our respective opponents. Positioning will play a big part. We'll have to capitalize on the fact that Akira doesn't have as much team cohesion practice with the subs as he would with the regular starters.
Gallery looks at me.
You'll keep Akira engaged as long as you can, and we'll use the overdrive mode if it starts to look bad.
I nod.
That leaves the rest of us with 3-on-3. It'll be a tough match, but we should be able to beat Reborn's substitute pilots without Akira there.
What if Broseph goes down?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I don't think he meant it like that.
2 nods.
I just meant that it would be best to make sure we have all our bases covered.
Depending on the battle condition, it might be worth going for the safer points if things aren't in our favor.
You mean take out the weakened gears instead of going for a win?
Gary crossed their arms but nod. I blink in surprise. Judging by the sour look on her face, I can tell the strategy isn't ideal for her, but the gallery before would have never even considered it. Then she looks at Mayu.
I agree. That would be the best course of action.
Oh, we have to win. We have to win. We gotta
We
prove
win and
these.
gang up on Akira afterwards, otherwise we go for the safe points instead of trying for the win. Broseph fights Akira, we fight the other 3.
Correct.
Correct. 2 nods. Okay, got it. My nerves are still jumpy, but I feel positive about our plan.
We can do this!
Everyone stares at Mayu. She blinks, then pokes 2 fingers together.
I mean, if we try.
The team laughs. Ever since she got together with Shu, she's been a lot more confident. I'm really happy for her. The alarm rings, signaling for us to get to our stations.
Let's go!
Let's go. After one deep breath, I follow Kaori out of the room. Most of the matches during reading week are pretty quiet in terms of audience, but today the auditorium is filled with as many people, if not more, than a typical match.
2 undefeated teams, but only one will continue their winning streak.
And it will be us, because we're the best. Oh.
Entering first is Ace 204911.
Actually, let me save. The crowd thunders to life. I stare out into the sea of people as they jump and wave from their seats. The difference between the polite applause we received when we started is surreal. Their energy fuels me, and I cannot hold back my grin. If this what it tastes like, if this is a taste of what it's like to compete in the big leagues, then count me in.
Versus the team who requires no introduction, Reborn!
Show me something sexy. The stadium rumbles from all the cheering. The underdog versus the university's pride. I put aside my studying to watch a match like this too. Like that too. Oh. Lob. Even better. Reborn enters the stadium. Their gears sparkle underneath the lights, a sleek and pristine image of the modernity of, what is it? Adulin? I don't even remember. Alduin?
Are you all ready for this legendary showdown?
Not really. The crowd goes wild.
Then let's not delay this anymore.
Okay, let me get my hand on the mouse clicker. Yeah.
And begin.
Let's go! Stick to the plan and be vocal.
Okay.
Roger.
Roger. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. I jet away from the rest of my team as they circle Akira's team. As if looking in a mirror, Akira's team follows suit. They boost towards the rest of the team as Akira stays put. Oh, that's even better. Too good. His gear shifts into fighting stance. He brandishes his scythe and activates the energy blade. He's waiting for me. Did he anticipate our plans, or did he just want to fight me on one-on-one? Either way, it doesn't matter. All that matters now is that I'm here and Akira's here. My teammates' voices fade into the background as they coordinate their attacks against the rest of Reborn. All my focus is on Phoenix. Size him up, or let's size him up. Oh, gotta save again. Yeah, we gotta size him up. Keeping some distance between us, I stop my thrusters, reading my weapons, and stare down Phoenix. Read my weapons and stare down Phoenix. Okay, sorry. The crowd ignites at the sight of our impending showdown. Alright, Akira, let's see what makes you so popular. I max Eagle's thrusters and dash forward. Phoenix braces for the attack. Flash. Wham. I deliver a powerful blow. With its scythe raised, Phoenix parries, but still got knocked back from the sheer force of my attack. I'm stronger. Phoenix dashes towards me, winding up its scythe for a carving attack. Dodge. I feel like boost was a better option. My reflections kick into motion. I send energy into my side thrusters. With a rumble of my engines, I dodge to the side, sending a powerful strike towards Phoenix. Its shield shimmers to protect the gear, but it looks like he took a decent hit to preserve his... a decent hit to his energy reserves. I fall into silence and circle Akira, who circles me. We're both waiting for the other to make the move. Akira is first to break the circle. As soon as he activates his thrusters, so do I. We boost towards each other at incredible speed, our weapons leading the way. Our energy blades collide, in a loud ringing which renders in the air. I grit my teeth and push with all my might as our blades stay locked in a battle of wills. Parry. Sweat beads on my forehead while I continue to control Eagle. Channeling all of my strength, a yell escapes my lips as I force down his scythe and spin out of the way to land an attack. To land a swing at his back. The hit registers and Akira's shield shimmers dangerously. Yes. If I keep this up, I think I can win. Actually, it'll be funny if he's not even in it. But I can't tell if I can... I can't tell if I can hear the roar of the crowd or if that's the blood thundering in my ears in time with the pounding of my heart. Before I have a chance to catch my breath, Phoenix boosts towards me. His scythe points at me, ready for an attack. I steady my blade for a parry when its thrusters change at the last moment and the scythe switches angles. I managed to block some of the force with my blade, but it was at an awkward angle. Phoenix swipes wide again. Really? Too fast. Can't block, unparryable. The scythe smashes into the Eagle's side. Phoenix is about to swing again. Akira is attacking far more aggressively now than when we begin. Was he just taking it easy to gauge my ability? Well, I won't be underestimated. If he thinks about if he thinks about the swing for the win, if he thinks he's about the swing for the win, he'll be sorely disappointed. I flip on overdrive mode and pray it works. Familiar shift in noises and motions crack. Wait, what? Oh, fuck, I didn't read it right. A familiar shift in noises and motions sound in my cockpit, and my heart threatens to beat right out of my chest in anticipation. Dun 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 dun. With an eruption of energy explodes from Eagle, and I'm once again looking at my energy reserves, sitting well over 9,000. I let out a small woof of relief and excitement. I feel just as pumped and rejuvenated as Eagle. I have 3 minutes on the clock. Let's see if Phoenix can even last that long. My fist glows softly from the overwhelming energy. Channeling that energy, I ready myself to attack when something collides with Eagle, forcing me to slide back. Phoenix wings extended, and his entire gear is surrounded by a swirl of red energy. No! What the fuck? What? Can Akira's gear enter overdrive mode too? How is this possible? Phoenix raced towards me, snapping me out of my thoughts. Okay, this is even better looking, people.